Well, good morning, guys. Oh, how are you doing? So this is a little impromptu, but we're I'm MrMcButters, aka Plan B. We're gonna do a run of Ori and the Blind Forest. It's all skills category. I don't know what else to say. I just rolled out of bed. So forgive me. This run's also in the beginning stages, so it's not going to be very good. So I'm going to do my best to explain everything that I'm doing. And yeah. I guess we'll just wish me luck. All right, hold on. Just finishing one thing. All right. Okay. I guess with that, I need to just get set up. We'll try and fill your void here. It's basically a blind run. Yeah. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. All right, welcome to Ori and the Blind Forest. We are going to be skipping most of the cutscenes. This is a beautiful, beautiful game, by the way. If you guys haven't played this game, you have to play it casually. It is absolutely heart-wrenching. Like I said, I only picked up this game recently. I play on controller. So I'm at a slight disadvantage to the people who play keyboard and mouse. The world record for this game in my category is 28 minutes. My PB is sitting at 45. So, as you can tell, it's definitely in the beginning stages, but hey, that's fine. Better than no run. So we're picking up Sign. This is Ori's, I guess, spiritual forest creature pal. I'm not sure exactly what Sign is, since I've skipped over almost all of the storyline the entire time I've played this game. There we go. First enemies down. Now, this is a Metroidvania game, so we'll be picking up various skills along the way. Right now, the game kind of eases you into it. I'm just doing this nice and slow. We're only getting a very specific amount of experience in the beginning. We want to level up at a very specific time in the first little bit. The first trick you're gonna see is a door. It is like a door opening cutscene skip. So we're gonna save. We're gonna die. And we're going to reload the game right after that save. Oh, actually, you know what? I didn't have to reload. All you have to do is die and reappear, but I just rolled out of bed, so. But you get the idea. Basically, that tricks the game into thinking that the door is already open for a short period of time, and you can just waltz right through. What we're picking up are keystones. These, you need these to open up doors in various parts of Ori and the Blind Forest. To get into other areas. I'm gonna turn back on the UI here because I want a very specific amount of experience. There we go. That's perfect. So what's gonna happen is I'm gonna level up here. And when you level up, It clears all this enemies in the screen, and that will make our ascent back up a lot faster. First skill we're picking up is wall climb, or wall jump, sorry. Wall jump. Allows us to jump once on walls. Picked up our first energy cell. And now we're heading to a place called Blackroot Burrows, which can be one of the more unforgiving parts of the game. But we'll see how it goes this morning. We've got some time to kill, right? Oh, I kind of screwed that up. Ah, oh, I didn't realize I didn't get rid of that. Normally you're supposed to get rid of that little mass of gooey spines on the way down, but obviously I forgot to do that. So, let's try that again. And that's why we get rid of the spines on the way down. It makes damage boosting through those guys, oops, a lot harder. So, I'm just gonna stop and kill them now. There we go. And we're moving on. Now we're heading to Blackroot Burrows, and a game that wasn't, or we're heading to a skill that wasn't originally in Ori and the Blind Forest. It came out for the definitive edition. But it makes the game significantly faster when speedrunning because it is a dash. Oh, you know what I just... Shit. This is going good already. We died, and we didn't get... Alright, look at this. Okay, alright, let's try this one more time. Here we go. This is how we fill... This is how we fill time. This is how we fill time. I said, oops. Come on. Kinda got stuck there. All right. I'm trying very hard not to use colorful language at the moment. I just kind of woke. I just woke up out of bed. We're not all the way through our first coffee this morning. All right, we have 2 energy now. We're good. We're good. Alright, we're just gonna pretend none of that ever happened. Alright, so the next trigger you're gonna see is called a Save Anywhere skip. Now, so what's gonna happen is, first you gotta make sure the UI is on. We enter into the ability tree menu, and then with a certain amount of inputs, it'll actually allow us to move in the background of the game. And whenever you level up an ability, it saves the game. Oh, hold on. Okay, so I screwed that up. Normally, I would be saving right there and then redoing the game so we can see a bit of lore here. Don't worry, we'll be using that trick again. And now we're in Black Root's Burrows. Oh. Now we're also watching our experience very carefully still throughout the beginning of the run. Because we want to level up in another very specific spot, which is coming up after Black Root's Burrows, though. I got sniped there. That's okay. Give us a little safety save. And we did miss this cycle, which I kind of expected. That's all right. We're going to do a cycle manipulation just on the corner of this ledge. What this does is there are more platforms to the right past that closed off wall. And that just helps line it up so that when I do all this, I don't have to wait for any of the platforms to come down. Takes about 8 seconds. Not that big of a deal, but... Oh, and I... and I just missed it. All right. So, normally that platform is supposed to be at the bottom, waiting basically for me to jump on it by the time I get there. We'll get something right. We'll get something right. Here we go. We're gonna do another save anywhere. All right. So now you can, I don't know if you can see, but I'm actually moving around in the background. We're gonna pick up the little ball. We're gonna trigger the cutscene. I'm gonna wait for a very specific sound. There we are. Lets me know the actual cutscene has started. And yay! There we go. Now we get dash. The game gets a little more fun now. Now is the first major... Wait, how did I get past that? Oh, right, because we actually watched the cutscene. Okay. Alright, normally you stop and slow down there because you skip the cutscene. So I'm not used to that. Okay, this is called the Frankie Walk. So this is the first major trick of the game. We're gonna use this frog to get into an area that we can't normally get into. Oh, nope, we're good. Damage. Oh, fucker. There we go. Okay, so we're gonna kill him right up here. Now what's gonna happen is we need 4 energy to open up that door. So what we're doing is we only have 2 energy, so we can't actually get in there. So we bring the frog all the way here, kill him. Now, before we get the experience that's going to level us up, we put 2 energy into the door, and then as we level up, we get 2 more energy, allowing us to get in the door. Now, this is a very hard jump up here, so I could die. I might die a couple times. Oh, yes. Yeah. Whew, we got a first try. All right. That has a tendency to get me at the moment every time. Oh. Then the next ability we're going for is double jump. We're pretty close to it, actually. Here is a proper door skip. Now we don't have to wait for the door to open. Whoops. Got a spike on that one. Okay. 3rd time's the charm. There we go. We got there. You have to be very careful when you're dashing through enemies too. Quick side note. Because you actually exit your iframes as soon as you start dashing, so if you can't just damage boost while you dash through an enemy. You actually have to walk through them. So now we have double jump. And we are coming to our first major skip of the game. This allows us to skip a large portion of the upcoming game. So hopefully this jump doesn't take me too many tries. Nope, there we go. We're gonna we skip that cutscene by, so if you save just before the trigger, and then you resave as you walk through the trigger, you can trick the game into thinking that you've already done the cutscene. Oh, that's okay. We can skip that cutscene, but it's, if you don't end up skipping that cutscene, it's not that big of a deal. It's a very quick cutscene. Right now we're beelining it for the Ginsu tree, and that'll be for Bash. Bash is the next ability that really makes this game fun. You'll see what I mean when I get it. And I seem to be having trouble climbing walls at the moment. This is a beginner's route too, so like the world record holder the route has definitely evolved quite greatly from what you're seeing here to what the best of the best actually run. So this is just an intro guide to Ori and the Blind Forest. One thing I have to say about this game is that the music and the artwork for this game are outstanding. Another cutscene skip. And into the tree. There's a pretty fun movement in here. It's all... This whole part of the level is all vertical. It can also be very unforgiving. Which hopefully we're not going to find out. Oh. Right. That section's actually really easy, but for whatever reason, it can be the bane of my existence some days. So normally in the game, you're supposed to do this puzzle a completely different way. I don't know if anybody's played this game casually, but that usually takes a lot longer. So I remember that being one of the first things I learned. All right. This boss is, mid-boss. Be a pain in the butt. Hopefully I get some... I seem to be getting okay RNG at this point. Oh. Just a little too close to him. Alright, there we go. Always with one hit left. Alright, there we go. Inching ever closer to Bash. Probably my favorite skill in the game. Probably my favorite skill in the game. Give ourselves a save there, so if I die, I do not have to do that boss again. Oh, shoot. Almost killed myself. I'm intentionally taking damage there because I want to do another door. Skip here. If I can manage. There we go. There we go. We have Bash. Bash allows you to grab onto things and basically fire yourself off of them. Enemies, these little hanging vines that you can see here to my left. Oh. Had my joystick snap there. Nice. Nice, and I have a decent amount of health for here. So, this is another major trick in the game. We're going to duplicate some keystones to help us open up doors later on in the game, saving us time going back and actually getting the keystones how the game intends us to do it. We're going to put 3 keystones in here. And basically what you're doing is you're dying with the keys in the door. And when you respawn, it takes them out of the door and let you keep the keys. So now we have 3 keys for later on in the game. Oh. And I'm supposed to put a save point right in front of that door. But you know, seems to be how it's going for me this morning. That's okay. I know you guys wanted to see this one more time. You're not supposed to be able to get this from here, or I don't think they ever intended you to, so it's a bit of a tight jump to get that. All right, let's do it for real this time. There we go. Oh, I missed that jump. But that's okay. That's what backup strats are for. Oh, you're right. The dupe did get undone. Oh, I didn't even notice. I'm glad I decided to look over at chat. All right. That. Oops. Oh, and it undid it again. Shoot. All right. We'll get through this. I mean, I think I have 2 hours to kill, so. There we go. This is why we save right here, which is what I'm forgetting to do. All right. Morning jitters. There we go. At least I got that jump this time. It was all for that. I really, really wanted to redo that. Okay. There we go. Back to Moon Grotto. All right. Now I have to pray that this is gonna be kind to me, because I have a tendency to have a lot of trouble with the next skip that's coming up, or the next next trick that's coming up. So wish me luck. We can be here a while, so. This isn't it. But basically that one allows you, oh, no. Shoot. Okay, I gotta save here. Ooh. Oh, no. All right. 5. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. Okay, we're gonna use this frog. He wasn't supposed to go that way. Oop. Try that again. Oh! Oh my goodness. My controller is snapping back and firing him in the opposite direction. Alright. That's not normally the problem I have. There we go. So yeah, we're gonna use his shot. Come on, Butters, pull it together, man. Like I said, I'm still just in the learning stages of this run, so don't let any of these be a measure. Oh, and I'm screwed again. Yeah. All right, here we go. 6th time is the charm. There we go, we got him. Okay. Yay, we made it. We made it. You can actually make the jump to this platform, but it's a little tight. And the next skill we will be getting is Stomp. Thank you for explaining that, Hunter. Hunter's one of the pros in this game. Pro's an overstatement. Yeah. Modest. There we go. Okay. All right, we're good. Well, and it's kind of like an out of the pot and into the frying pan situation, because we're now on our way. If I can get this. That I'm still learning how to skip this cutscene. I didn't expect that to work. Oh, I don't want that. I meant to grab the spider, not his projectile. Unfortunately, you don't really have much of a choice in what enemy you end up bashing off of. It just goes right to the closest enemy. And we grabbed it there, but we still made it. Nice. I got that jump in one. Okay, we're just gonna watch this cutscene. Well, one too many dashes. Oh. Ah. Oh, come on. There we go. If I can get him to follow me. He did! Yay! Yay! You have no idea how often I can't get that poor frog to just fall down there. Alright. There we go, charge flame. On to the next one. Normally you're supposed to break through that barrier and then up and around. But we use the frog just to get right back up. Another save anywhere? Get all the abilities I need for the time being, since we have a moment to upgrade. Oh. This section has some of my favorite movement in it. Because you can, when you get really good at it, you can do it so fast and it's so satisfying. There we go. The big bad bird. Or owl. Soundtrack is so good. Waldo, oh yeah. Waldo, this game is amazing. It's in my top 5 games of all times, and the more I get into running it, the more I'm falling in love with it as well. Everything in this game is so good. And it's got a storyline to it that, like, honestly, if you don't shed a tear, you've got no heart. You've got no heart. Gives you the feels, man. Okay, we got to get our last ability here. We're going to save to get back all our energy. We are about to head to an area called Sorrow Bash, which is arguably considered the hardest trick in the game. So, bear with me. Almost got it. Shoot. And I don't think this is gonna work. No. I tried to save it. Okay, we got it this time. I'm just slightly off. I think he's too low. Yeah. That's close. That's close. Okay. There we go. This is gonna be it. Hey, there we go. We did it. And just like that one section, oops. We're gonna use another frog to break a barrier for us. That is if I don't murder him. Oh. Beforehand. Or get murdered by him beforehand. Oh, what am I doing? Wrong button. That's what we're looking for. And he's gonna send his shot all the way up there to follow us. We're gonna move on to the next one. The land of the killer Doritos. And I do not have any energy. Normally you'd save there, die, and... Oop. Skip that door. Not a luxury I have today. Now we're heading to the my favorite movement section of the game. Well, we will be eventually. First we have to go get the sunstone into another save anywhere. We're gonna save right at the top of this barrier. What we're gonna do is we're gonna kill ourselves in the mid of a charge jump. That's gonna put us into a charge jump when we respawn, and we're gonna be able to break that barrier. We're gonna go all the way to the top of this. We're gonna use this save anywhere all the way to get the sunstone. And to skip another cutscene coming up here. As soon as we get the sunstone, we upgrade an ability. And we reload the game. And now we go back down. Much easier on the way back down. Now to Misty. This is where movement of this game, this is where this game really shows off some of the movement mechanics. Assuming I can, I'm gonna play a little bit safe here. Just because the run has been going so well up till this point. Just missed that, so we'll take a little bit here. There we go. And now we get the ability climb, which is pretty self-explanatory. It allows you to climb up walls instead of wall jumping. Take it a little easy here. Oh, there we go. Oh, no. Oh! I did not mean to do that. okay. That's why we safety save. There we go. And on to a little mini boss here that I probably should have saved at before. Normally you can get him in about 2 cycles. And far faster than that. But, hey, this is how it goes. All you have to do is walk through this door. You don't actually have to get anything on the other side of it. And now we get to leave. That is Misty. And that actually went relatively well compared to how I thought it was going to go. Oh. And we are going to our last ability of the game. Grenade. Oh, I actually want to save there. Now, if you push that handle and save while you're pushing, it'll actually glitch the handle, allowing you to, it'll glitch it open, keeping a part of the game unlocked for later. Oops. Ooh, that was close. Oh, and it's still... There we go. And another save anywhere. And that's our last ability. Now we just have to... get out of this place and finish the game. Oh. There we go. So we're almost at the end of Ori and the Plan B forest. All right. And the last kind of a trick of the game is the door warp. We're going to skip past like 99% of this entire level. This is a 1-frame skip. So this could take me a couple of tries. As soon as you hear the game save once you're inside, the idea is basically just reload and then you press up at the right time. So there's one try. Two. Three. There we go. That's not bad. 5 tries. And we are at the final escape. And there we go. We made it to the end. It's not quite over yet. I have one more input I get to press, and I just get to press right. That could have gone a lot worse. So, that's been Ori and the Blind Forest, guys. An introduction to Ori and the Blind Forest. Plan B. I said, this is a beautiful game. The artwork is amazing. The soundtrack is fantastic. The storyline is heart-wrenching. It's just a shame it's still only available for like Xbox One and PC. I think it would be a great game if they were able to release it on Switch. But we only did that in you know, it's a sub hour. I'll take it. I'll take it. And that's it. That's Orient. That's it. We're all done. Bashing with Wii controls? That'd be pretty fun. I could see it happening. I mean, it wouldn't be that much different than like a mouse. You just have to get really good with the Wii controller. Just wave the wand around. Well, Hunter, you should get the community on that. You should get the whole Ori community on that. Somebody's got to be able to use Wii controls with a PC. Challenge accepted. Nice. Can you even? Is there even a way to set it up? There must be, right? There must be. Iridescent and Hunter, there actually is. All right, okay, that'd be an interesting thing to look at, Hunter. Shoutouts. All right. Yeah, that's about it. Thanks to the Ori community, people like Hunter Pixel have helped me out big time. There is an Ori Discord. I mean, look for it. It's in Ori. I'm gonna go to my hosting duties, and I'm gonna throw you guys over to Waldo.